today, and thank you to the witnesses for your testimony. The American trucking industry is rapidly evolving and complex. As this Congress looks to pass sweeping surface transportation legislation and a robust infrastructure package, we are tasked with considering both the effects of trucking on our roads, jobs, economy, and more, as well as federal and regulatory input on the trucking industry. More than ever, as our trucks are getting larger and heavier, more technologically advanced, and seek to travel further distances, we must ensure that those behind the wheel and those who share the road are optimally safe. I look forward to engaging the bevy of transportation professionals here today to achieve safer roads and regulations for all. Mr. Spencer, your testimony illuminates the concern that heavy regulation on truck drivers may color the trucking industry, that it could get an undeserved reputation as a field with unappealing and unsafe work. With retention rates already under threat, there is valid concern that entry to the trucking workforce may be hindered. How can we improve working conditions to attract and retain drivers in a rapidly evolving industry?
Maybe the reason drivers stay is because of pay, benefits, and working conditions. The reasons they leave are for the lack thereof. Many of the regulations that are on the books today hold drivers accountable for everything that could possibly go wrong, but none of those really address the frustrations and the lost time that drivers will spend in shipping and receiving facilities. Again, we're talking about anywhere from 10 to as much as 45 hours a week, every week. That puts the work week for a truck driver at 80, sometimes more hours per week. When somebody's considering an occupation, a career, do they take one that works 40 or 45 hours a week where you're home, or one that's 80 hours or more and you're away from home and you don't make more money? I don't think that's a real tough decision. People are going to make the decision that works best for them, and who can blame them? We have to address the economic issues for drivers, how they're paid, and the quirks that allow them to actually work unlimited hours without any kind of an overtime compensation. The market can't fix that kind of stuff if drivers are paid nothing for their time, and the vast majority are paid nothing for their time right now.
Are you seeing any indication that younger drivers are eager to enter the trucking workforce?
Actually, I've never really seen instances in my career in trucking where this was immediately attractive to young people. And trucking isn't, I entered trucking in my mid-20s. I became a truck owner at 26. Generally, people that enter trucking today are doing it because of issues with another job, another career they had. They look for something better. In theory, a trucking career is appealing because it's all about productivity, and if you're willing to work, a reasonable person would assume they'll get ahead. What too many figure out really, really quick is that everybody is working their tails off and they're not getting ahead, and it doesn't look like it's ever going to change.
Would you say that there are specific